Emma grew up in a house where love was never equal. Her younger brother Jason was treated like the center of the universe. Everything he did became important. Everything Emma did became expected. If Jason got average grades in school, their parents celebrated proudly. Their mother cooked his favorite food. Their father proudly called relatives saying, "My son is doing amazing." But when Emma scored the highest marks in her class, her report card barely received a glance. Her mother would simply say, "That's what girls are supposed to do anyway." Those words slowly became a wound inside Emma. Jason could make mistakes without consequences. He once broke their father's expensive watch while playing football inside the house. Instead of getting angry, their father laughed and said, "Boys will be boys." A week later, Emma accidentally dropped a glass plate while helping in the kitchen. The entire house went silent. Her father slammed the table angrily. "Why are you always so careless?" Emma apologized repeatedly while cleaning the broken pieces alone. That was the difference between them. Jason's mistakes became jokes. Emma's mistakes became punishments. As they grew older, the favoritism became even more obvious. Jason stayed out late with friends almost every weekend. No questions asked. But one rainy evening, Emma came home 30 minutes late from school because the buses had stopped running. Her mother immediately took away her phone for an entire month. Girls should behave responsibly. Emma wanted to scream, but she stayed silent, because deep down she still hoped something would change. Maybe if she became successful enough. Maybe if she became perfect enough. Her parents would finally look at her with pride. So she worked harder than everyone else. She woke up early to study. Help with housework after school. Stayed awake late at night finishing assignments. Meanwhile, Jason spent most of his time playing games or hanging out with friends. Still, he remained the favorite child. Whenever relatives visited, their mother proudly displayed Jason's football trophies in the living room. But Emma's certificates and awards stayed hidden inside drawers collecting dust. One evening during dinner, a relative asked Emma, "What do you want to become in the future?" Before Emma could answer, her father interrupted proudly, "Jason will run the family business one day." Nobody asked Emma anything after that. She quietly stared down at her food. Invisible again. That night, Emma sat alone in her room staring at all the medals and certificates she had earned over the years. Every achievement represented sleepless nights, sacrifices, and hard work. Yet none of it had ever been enough. Tears slowly rolled down her face. Not because she hated her brother, but because she spent her whole life begging silently for the same love he received naturally. And no matter how hard she tried, she could never earn it.